Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm your boy Ryse Ps3 here with another video today, guys. Today we're doing a PlayStation 3 buying guide. So if you're new to PlayStation and you want to know a lot about PlayStation stuff, you gotta know from Knack. I'm Knackman, okay? If you don't know Knack yet, it's a PS4 game. So I know what I'm talking about when I talk about the PS3, okay? That is what we're gonna get into today, okay? So, to start off with the console of choice you want to buy with this console, okay, guys? Okay, so there's original PS3. If you got an original PS3 with a PS2 built inside of it, we're talking like the first models, like maybe I don't know what it's called. It's like probably 1001A or something. I don't know what the models are called, but if you have a version that's like that, pick that up maybe, but then again, it's gonna go out. So the lasers tend to be broken in it. It gets yellow rings of death from time to time, but if it's in good condition and it runs properly, that is the one you want to buy because it's gonna have PS2 support, PS3, and PS1 support, which is pretty damn good and jolly. If you can't get that one, I suggest you get yourself a PS3 Slim, okay? Which this babe, I mean, she doesn't have PS2 support on her, but I mean, I think you can modify it. I'm not supposing you should, but I say you probably can. I don't know how to myself. This one's not modded. It's a regular PS3 though, and people look at it, they're like, yeah, this is the one you can mod, bro. I don't use it like that, but yeah, this one's a little beat up. As you can see, it's got some smoke damage to it because I got this one for free actually, so it's great. It's got, the colors are not the best, but it's got two USBs on here. You got your HDMI box right here. You pop that open if you want to stretch a new, not an HDMI. You got hard drive. The hard drive goes there. I suppose if you want to have a really good PS3, you want at least probably 250 gigabytes to 500, and that will get you a lot of games on here. And that's why I say 500 gigabytes is the way you want to go. But you cannot, some people can't afford 500 gigabytes maybe, so go for the 250. Anything less than probably,
what is a buying guide?
160. What's a buying guide? What if you're a new person should buy? Oh my fucking god, these people, man. I'm trying to be nice today. What do we got here? Ooh, this one's missing a peg actually at the bottom. I've never noticed that. Maybe that came off while getting on this. I don't know. I've never noticed that before. That's missing a peg. I'm pretty sure I've always hit the peg on here, so yeah, I'm gonna be looking through that for after. But this is the one you're gonna want.
And trolling.
You want a PS3, and it's great because this one clicks buttons. These are clickable buttons, so there's less parts to like stop working, like the sensors, and yeah, good stuff. There's also a to be mentioned, a super slim PS3, which you would also want a 500 gigabyte hard drive in that. But if you have a PS3 super slim, you might want that copy because, I mean, I like this one. It looks better because you got the tray in it, but the PS3 super slim has less parts to break because it slides open. So you might want to go with that one. I don't know. I'm not gonna go with that one though, but I suggest you can get that. Okay. As for controllers for this system, okay, mine did not come with a controller, but I'm gonna assume if you get it from GameStop, it's probably gonna have a controller. So, as for controllers, guys, I have 3 controllers to show you guys today, and let me take a knee for this one. So we're gonna start off with the basic controller that I use when I play PS3. If I'm playing like stuff, all good, all good. you're gonna want a DualShock 3, okay? 6-axis controller. So you could get yourself. These are gonna go out though, so there is always a wired option, okay? Wired option is a-okay with me. If you want to get if you're gonna get a wired one, it might actually be cheaper. It might be actually like $10 for a wired PS3 controller, like a PS2 remote, but this one goes into the USB jack. Those are nice. You can get those, pick those up. They're good too. But if you're going for the regular old PS3, you want the DualShock 3 6-axis. This is the best controller you can pick up. There's another controller called just 6-axis, and that one is simply inferior to this remote because it's just, this one is way better, man. I mean, you got the DualShock is better because it's got the rumble feature. But if you don't like rumble feature, then get the 6-axis because the 6-axis is cheaper to buy instead of buying a DualShock 3. But the DualShock 3 is the collector's choice for today. And I also have my DualShock 3. This is a SOCOM 4 variant. Unluckily though, this is the first one I bought. It's actually kind of I bought this at a local game shop and it's kind of like beat up. I definitely need to go and fix the remote. This is like, I think this is broken or something. There's something broken inside of this thing. This one rumbles way more than this. This doesn't rumble. This has a jiggle sound to it. And so this one's a little beat up. But these are cool. If you could pick up this one, this is probably your favorite variant. This is a SOCOM 4 one. You want this. You can get any color you want, guys. DualShock 3. Get that one, okay? Now, the next controller I'm going to show you guys is not a must-buy, but if you play Xbox and you're trying to get into the PS3 because you have no idea what a PS3 is, and their controller design is awful, guys. So there is a solution to that, okay? It's called the Play controller, okay? I bought this at GameStop because I was trying to get a controller to fix my PS3 while getting a new hard drive on it. And this controller is not particularly for a PlayStation gamer like me. I don't like these ones. So if you play PlayStation, you're not gonna like this. But if you're an Xbox gamer, this is a must go to because it's got the controller thingy-majigger, the joystick in the wrong place, and you might like that. And yeah, for those who play Xbox, I'm just suggesting if you play Xbox, this is the controller you're gonna want. Yeah, it takes batteries. It has a joystick in the top left instead of the bottom left, and it even has like a button like an Xbox. Like you click that, that's the PlayStation button, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It's honestly an Xbox controller with PlayStation stuff on it, and it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know. It's between like a bunch of controllers. It's actually not that bad. The triggers are not bad on it actually. It's really got really good triggers. The only problem I could see is that the plastic is like, plastic's not that great. But if you're an Xbox gamer, I guess this will have to do, because I don't know any other Xbox compatible controller for this that you can use. Maybe an Xbox 360. I don't think it works. This is the closest you're gonna probably get, and it's wireless, so that's mint. It comes with a dongle and batteries. Great for you guys. Okay. Now, so the great thing about PS3 is you got two ways of playing this on a TV. Okay. Now you got the way I play, which is an HDMI. Okay. You want the HDMI. That's the particular version you want to use. You want to use an HDMI for 720 to 1080p guaranteed graphics. Better with the HDMI, okay? But say you're on a box TV. If you're in 2020 and you have a box TV, there's something light maybe wrong, but we always assume that we want to give the best buying guide. So if you want the best, you're gonna want this. But say you have a PS5 and a PS4, which the PS5 is not out yet, but if the PS4 and the PS5 both take HDMI, and you want to have a PS4 and a PS5 while using the PS3, and you don't want to take the HDMIs out of those ones, okay? Which I would just suggest taking the PS4 and the PS3 and switching the HDMIs out when you want to run those consoles. But yeah, so this is HDMI. That's the best solution for it. But say you have a box TV, or you only have so many HDMI slots in your TV. There is always the way that you can go with old PlayStation RC adapters, and these are red, yellow, white. I don't even know what they called. AV cables? AV cables, yes. Most likely for the PS2. The best way to use a PS2 is with these cables. But if you're on the PS3 and you want to use this, you're going to get 480 gameplay maximum. And, I mean, it's not that bad if you're playing and you're trying to get content. But it's good, I guess. I don't know. Now, my favorite thing about this console, guys, is that it doesn't have a power brick, which Xbox consoles have. So if you're a new person trying to buy a PS3 or 360, you want to buy the PS3 due to the fact that it doesn't have the giant brick when you bring it to your friend's house. Maybe if you're bringing it to your friend's house, but it's not going to have a giant brick. It's going to have one of these little cables right here, which is just a standard. We got a standard plug with a plug. That's all you're going to need. Just this. It's mostly on every console, except for the PS2 had a variant, which I own, sadly, that has like a little plug with the brick. The brick PS2 ones are awful. You don't really want those, but yeah, this is why this console is great, because you don't have the brick. You have just a regular old plug. Mint, okay? Everybody has these lying around your house. You can't tell me you don't have a standard plug. I hope they keep this with the PS5, because this is good stuff. Going on, we have to get to the games, guys, now, okay? Now, the PS3 is home to hundreds and thousands of games, but I have to simple this down for you guys, okay? Because some people may not have all the possible money for games, and they need just a simple game collection, okay? Now, lucky for you guys, I have the game collection you're gonna want to have, okay? I have mostly every game that you're gonna want to have throughout this collection, and yes, they are, some of them are not rated E, so you're gonna have a bit of a problem with that. I think I only have one probably rated E, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh, no. 2 rated E, okay? 2 rated E. 2 games rated E, okay? And yes. So, if you want to buy, let's go with our first genre, okay? Say you're about teenager, okay? So, the best buying guide for this, okay? You're gonna want to buy, if you're gonna buy Call of Duty, it's a standalone title. This is a guaranteed must buy for the system, okay? And the only Call of Duty I truly recommend for buying, if you're buying a classic game from, like, I don't know, what people call the Call of Duty Golden Age, okay? Black Ops 1. Pick this game up. It's probably $5, okay? Pick this game up, and you will not be surprised. There's flamethrowers, there's campers, there's MP5s, FAMASs, I mean...
I keep my PS3 for playing MP3s and Blue Era discs.
Yes, okay, but yeah, this is like the best one to have, for Call of Duty reasons. I mean, this is your best one. It's got zombies on it, it's got everything. You want to buy this version. This is the best one for, if you're starting on the PS3, you want this one. Going along, the next game I suggest, and this is only going to be campaign game, okay? The next 3 are going to be campaigns. So this, they have multiplayer, but they're going to have most of the campaign. They're PlayStation exclusive, so that's it. SOCOM 4, and SOCOM 4, that's not the stickers for this. SOCOM 4 is probably going to be around $3 at GameStop. Most of these games, I'm going to recommend that you buy them at GameStop and not eBay, because eBay, people sell them for much higher. So buy at GameStop, even though you think GameStop is a crappy buy, or at let me get a sip of orange juice. You might want to buy these at a local game store. Might sell this stuff, and you want to buy them there. That's good. But SOCOM 4 has an awesome campaign, and I cannot give you a reason why you shouldn't buy SOCOM 4. So, other than there's no multiplayer, but you got if you have a PlayStation Move, which is a controller that I didn't mention there. The PlayStation Move is hit or miss controller. And this game is one of the best games to show you on how the PlayStation Move controller works. I recommend using SOCOM 4 for that. That is the game for it, okay? Next, I have 2 more games. One actually uses the PlayStation Move controller also, so this is another good game to represent it. But I have the Killzone series, guys, which is probably why you'd be buying this console, because Killzone 2 and 3 are not remastered yet on the PlayStation 4 or 5 to my knowledge of 2020. So you want to pick up these 2 games. These are going to be like $5 a piece, maybe less than that, probably less as time goes on. These games are good, dude. Killzone is one of the best first-person shooters on PlayStation, and there is online to these. Some people play. But I think the storytelling is where it all comes together, dude. The storytelling is good. This one uses the Move. So if you pick up the Move, you got this one. They have really good rewards. This is the best first-person shooter of 2009. So that tells you something there. And this has a 9 out of 10. So that tells you something there. These are must-buys for the PlayStation 3, okay? Moving on. Okay. Getting on to racing games, okay? If are you a funny person who likes mud and stuff? Then I have that game. If you're a guy who likes, like, NASCAR type racing type stuff, I also have a genre for that, okay? So if you like mud and stuff, you're gonna want to buy MotorStorm. Okay, that's the game you're gonna want, or you're just a racing fan in general. But MotorStorm is good for mud graphics. Okay, it's very good. This is an old game, and it's only on the PlayStation 3, I believe, as I can tell. I don't know, maybe it's on Xbox, but from what I know, MotorStorm is on PS3, and not where else can get it. But it's one of the better games. And then if you like NASCAR type stuff, you're going to want to get Gran Turismo 5. I don't have the actual case, but it looks like this. You want Gran Turismo 4 and 5 and 6 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know which ones are on there, but you want Gran Turismo 5 Complete Edition. I believe this is a Complete Edition. XL Edition. You're going to want to get this one. These are the 2 games that are the greatest racing games on the PS3. This is funnier and muddier. This is just like the realistic driving game. I like this one. For other people, they're probably gonna like Gran Turismo. It's a decision of yours, but you can get them both too. Get both; they're pretty good. As for a game that's on every console, but you should. Some of these games are gonna be on every console, but you should probably get them on the PS3. And that's because this series I'm going to show you is on the PS3, and it's a little bit better on the PS3 than if you bought it on the 360, but you can get it. The PS3 has them all for mostly up until like 2020 games, so you got a lot of them, and that's Assassin's Creed, okay? This is the first one. Now, you should probably get, this is the first one, so if you want to start the game, you're going to get with this one. This is very cheap. And you want to get this one because, actually I don't really know, but it's just a really good Assassin's game, okay? Made by Ubisoft on the PS3. You can get them all, most of them from like, the first one up until like, I think Syndicate or something, or I don't know which one, but I'm somewhat good with Assassin's Creed series. I only own I don't even know, three or four. But this is the best one that I've played so far. I haven't played through most of them. I played through some of 4 and 3s. 3 was on the 360 I played, but it was the first one's definitely better than 3. As of what I know, Assassin's Creed 1 is not remastered, but 3 is. So that's even a reason why you want to get on the PS3, okay? Moving on. The game that's going to take a long time to complete. This is one of my favorite games on the system. Grand Theft Auto 4. Don't get Grand Theft Auto 5. Don't get San Andreas. Those games cost way too much. And this game is pretty much the better Grand Theft Auto. I like 4. 4 is probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto out there. 5 was good and all, but I mean, something about it is not as good as Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, I like 5, but I like 4 a little bit better. This is the version to get it onto. I like PS3. It's got some stuff that doesn't happen on any other console. It's great. But yeah, GTA 4, you probably picked this up for less than $5. Which I started my system with this one, so I'm telling you, this is definitely a game you're gonna want to get. As for, are you a superhero fan, okay? This game is if you like superheroes, and that would be Batman Game of the Year Edition. I don't really care. It's Arkham Asylum. Mine came with 3D glasses, which is pretty cool. This is probably the best game I've had on the system. This is probably the best collection I've owned here, other than Lego Batman 3, I think. I don't know. This is definitely the best one I own. I feel like this one's good just due to you fight the Joker in the middle of the asylum, Arkham Asylum. So yeah, you can also play as Joker on this one, and there's 4 extra challenges if you play on PS3 than if you buy it on the 360. So pick up this one. There's 3D glasses that are customly made for this game. That's definitely cool. I like 3D Batman. It's a little seizury, but if you're the right type of person, it's good. Now, I have another game, which it's not in this case, but this is the case I have. So, this is don't buy, and then the actual game is to buy. So, this is the dummy case I have in here. So, Warhawk. Don't buy Warhawk. It was a multiplayer only game, and it's down. But Warhawk back in the day was good, but now it is kind of useless. PlayStation Network exclusive. The game you have to buy, though, is Heavy Rain. If you're a story game guy, like, I don't know, like Telltale game type games, you're gonna like Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is that game. You're gonna need a DualShock 3 for this one. Heavy Rain is the game you're gonna want to play, and it's good. I like it. I'm probably gonna play it after this video. Actually, it's that good. Did I ever complete it yet? No, but from what I played of it, it was good. I never had the time to sit down and play this one, but maybe I might. Now, the question is, do I want to show remasters or The Last of Us? I think I'm going to have to go with The Last of Us, okay? So, The Last of Us, yes, is remastered on the PS4. And they're going to come out with Last of Us 2. But, on the PS3, it's in HD. It's an HD game, so this is like 720 to... is this in 1080p? No, it maxes out at 720, so... 720p is not bad, guys. So, The Last of Us in 720p would not be a bad title, right? But if you want the PS4 edition, you can get it in 1080p. I think that's a waste of space in the PS4 when you could just pick it up for this, and it's only gonna have what 50 millibytes instead of like 50 gigabytes. You do the math there with your hard drives, guys. Okay. This is you could complete this game, and then there was a multiplayer to it. Multiplayer is kind of dead, but the campaign is awesome, and I think you should pick it up on this system. Which leaves us to another system that is kind of like, there's another set of games made by Naughty Dogs called Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. We're first on this console. You should pick them up on this console. They're pretty damn good. Uncharted 3, I think, is dead multiplayer, but it was a good multiplayer that I enjoyed on there. Now, you can play Uncharted 4 multiplayer, and is that good? Good enough for some people, I guess. Other people, I don't know. But Naughty Dog games are definitely the pickups for the PS3, and you're gonna want this one. I am PlayStation genius, okay? Last off, we have another collections, but the collections will also give you the my honorable picks, okay? Now, for Jak and Daxter, you have a Jak and Daxter collection, okay? Now, this is the only collection I own so far on the PS3, though these collections are on the PS Vita. Not saying don't get them on the PS Vita. I mean, I heard Jak and Daxter has a slower frame rate on the game kind of looks like this, though. There's only one game and disc in there, but it has 3 games on them. You could buy it on the PS2, which is not a bad idea, but you can get them all 3 of them on the PS3 for cheaper than you could buy on the PS2, which I only need Jak and Daxter 3 right now, but the collection is good. There's a bunch of them. There's God of War has a collection on the PS3. I think you have Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. What else has there? There are so many good PS3 games on there, but I like the PS3 system. And another point that I didn't make up in the future is that this game is going out, but you're gonna want to buy the PS3 instead of the Xbox 360, because the Xbox 360 is worthless now, guys. I mean, it's gonna, if you might as well buy an Xbox One if you're buying a like, it's kind of like the Xbox 360 is kind of like the PS1, okay? You don't need a PS1 system anymore because PS1 is obsolete due to the PS3 plays the PS1, okay? So, do you want a console that plays 2 generations of games or 1? You can get 3 too. You can get a 3. PS3 can play PS1, PS2, and 3 if you get the original OG. It also comes with free multiplayer. So if you're playing Black Ops 1, you might get there's not so much longer of this, but it's the only way to play Black Ops 1. I gotta think about this. I'm not 100 on this, okay? Xbox, something rather. They have some like thing that like remaster system. I'm not sure, but Black Ops 1 is one of the games that you're gonna want to play on the PS3, and it's gonna have free multiplayer. So yeah, but that is our buying guide for PS3. If you guys enjoyed today's video and want a PS2 or PS1, PSP, PS Vita, the 4, I'll do a buying guide for the PS4 probably sometime soon. And I have good titles for the PS4, okay? Some of them are gonna be like no dumb brainers to buy, and then some of them are gonna be like just random titles. There's another game I forgot. Twisted Metal. Get Twisted Metal for the PS3. But you guys, without further ado, leave a like on today's video. Comment down below what buying guides you want. Only a PlayStation. I only do PlayStation pretty much. Unless you want me to do maybe the Wii. I could do the Wii buying guide, but I tend to stay away from that one due to the fact that I'm not too good on Nintendo consoles, so I don't know too much. I don't know Microsoft, I don't know Nintendo as much. I know about them, but I know more about the PlayStation. I am Knack Man, not fucking Mario Man or Halo Man. I'm Knack Man, okay? But yeah, guys. Peace out, keep rising, and have a nice day. Get yourself a PS3, guys. Get yourself a PS3. You need a PS3. Come on, guys.